All right, what's up? I'm back with another one and some actually interesting news. So after those last few updates that have been quite short and sweet, this is actually the last one wasn't that short, so whatever. Anyways, I actually wrote down topics and everything, so Also, on the day I'm supposed to record these Saturday, this all around pretty good. All right, so first of all, I'm going to start with what I have been doing this week, and I don't actually remember if I talked about it last week. I think I mentioned that I was going to start coding a thing that would be on my coding portfolio. Pretty much, I just wanted something to pretty much show that I am able to code, because obviously, if you don't know or remember, in about half a year, I'm going to try to apply for the cybersecurity core for the Finnish army. So that is my goal, and for that I have been training and doing a few of those things, and doing a few projects. So. Another one of these projects that I currently only have two, but the two projects that I chose were one, building a home, I guess, lab. It's tough to call it that. I guess it's just a station or storage on my old laptop that I'm currently running as a server. And then I'm going to host on that server, or I am already hosting an app which is just a very simple stock market simulator. That's my idea, because pretty much you have to do a little bit of back end, a little bit of front end. You have to be able to show that you know how containers work, how server communication networks and such, and you have to obviously know how IP address, networking in general works. So that was my idea, because obviously I'm not the best coder, but I do have some experience, and I want to show that in a concrete project, because currently I do not have pretty much any. I have some like very old projects, like from over a year ago, which I obviously don't want to show. So I want something that's kind of fresh but still shows the skill that I have, because obviously I participated in the coding competition about a half a year ago, and for that I trained a lot, so I got a lot better at coding, but I never turned that into a project, so there's no way to pretty much see that. So I wanted to make this project to show all of my improvements, pretty much. And at the end of the day, it doesn't need to be anything too special, because I just need to show that basically I know somewhat what I'm doing. I know how coding works. That's basically what I want to accomplish with it. So it's not gonna be anything special. I'm probably gonna keep it up for a while. So maybe you will see that on my website in the future. Who knows? But we'll see. Mostly, I'm just excited to be making that. There's a bunch of interesting problems with it, like how do you make the graphs, how do you get the databases, what kind of auth do you want to do. So I'm really excited. I really don't want it to balloon into a bigger project, so I'm gonna try to just make an MVP of just the S&P that you can buy and sell, and then you can see your own stock portfolio's performance. And it's not gonna be real, it's just gonna be like fake randomness, so I'm gonna have to generate the randomness too. But pretty much that's what I was thinking. That was my idea, and yeah, pretty much that's what I'm gonna be working on for the next few days. Hopefully I get it done. Probably not, but I have about half a year of time, so I'm probably gonna keep improving it whenever I have time. But I wanna get it to a functional state in the next few days, because then my school starts, and I wanna start doing outreach as fast as possible. And I need to update my website, obviously, because I have a new pricing model, which I'm probably gonna talk more about next week, since I'm gonna be actually like doing it, and putting a bit more thought into it, how it's done. Next week, so hopefully that all gets done. Obviously I have a school, but it's not that bad. Again, I only have one like course, I guess, at a time, so that's 3 times a week, and it's only one 1 hour and 15 minutes of actual study. Yeah, the bigger problem was kind of I could get there and get back, but I probably will just study at a library or do work at a library, so it's not gonna be that bad. I'll have like some other stuff because I have to also do some other coursework for the university. Obviously, I'm not in university, but I'm trying to get in one, so I need to do work in order to get in. Anyways, that's pretty much my current situation on that front. But actually, I haven't been doing that for the last 2 days because, well, I'll talk about work ethic later. But let's just say I've been a bit lazy. But today I did, I guess, close to a full day. So a full day for me is 4 hours of work because concentrated work is only so much you can have. And I don't know, today was just for some reason not a good. I mean, I know why. It was because of just getting distracted. So it wasn't a very good day, but I still got about 3 hours and 50 minutes, 30 minutes. I mean, so 3.5 hours is quite close to the 4 hour target I had. The problem is yesterday I didn't get any work done, so I'm quite annoyed. But I do have like a university course for coding that I'm currently doing. It's quite easy, but it just takes a while to like obviously code this stuff up, because it's not like there's just a bunch of text that you have to translate to actual code. So it just that kind of stuff takes a while. You can't go faster, or I guess you could if you wanted to use AI, but that's I think I have to brush up on my Python skills because I wrote C++ for so long, and also I've just not written bigger programs in just a while. Like I've just been in the world of very small programs where you just have to go as fast as possible to make a result. So obviously this is a kind of different road, getting into Python, and then the project I'm doing in Node and JS. So pretty much just JS. I wanted to have it as like clean as possible, not have any frameworks, so I didn't use React or anything. I wanted to just have the most simplest setup possible, so just HTML, CSS, and then using some JavaScript to make the website come alive. But yeah, that's pretty much what I've been on. I guess thinking about also. Oh yeah, I kind of touched on the second topic already. So when I start outreach, so it's gonna be in about a week. I also have some kind of trip planned. So it's not like a trip. It's we're going to just a hotel in the center of the city with my friends. So that's something that's gonna happen. I don't really know what's the plan there, but I guess that's happening. So we're just gonna chill there and do whatever, I guess. Find out what we're gonna do there. I don't know. Probably next week I'll tell you. So tune in. Yeah, nothing really special. I just I have to update the website and maybe the messaging too. It's just I know it's bad, but the problem is I haven't gotten better at copywriting, so I can't exactly improve my messaging. So there's only so much what I can do about that. But so be it. Then the final thing I wanted to touch on was work ethic. I've been really fast. I've only gone 8 minutes. God damn, wow. So work ethic. What am I talking about when I say work ethic? I mean like doing the stuff you need to do, right? It's quite self-explanatory, but why I wanted to touch on it quickly was that it is something that I feel that didn't make much sense. Whatever. The point is, basically, for the last week, I've been pretty much home. Now we've had some stuff. Like yesterday, there's a reason I didn't get anything to do anything. I wasn't just home. I went. Well, actually, I was the whole morning. I was home, but then at about 3 o'clock, we went to one of my dear mother's friends. So house, so we went to visit, and after that it was too late to really do anything. So obviously there was not much to do after that, but obviously I should have been able to get myself to work earlier, which was the problem. Before that, I had a few days ago. I don't know what was it, maybe Tuesday. I don't know when they need it is obviously Saturday, so about 5 days ago. Uh, I also didn't have get any work done. Well, actually, it wasn't really work. It was the coding course. I haven't really explained, but you know, I do one every day. So because I want to just stagger them before the test. So and to not do too many. Today I did 3 because I wanted to do tomorrow's out of the way. But yeah, um, I only got to do that, which is only about an hour. But the rest of the days I've been cracking over 4 hours. So I think it's a very reasonable goal, but it's just if anything distracts me or anything comes up for me that I have to do, it makes it like very difficult to accomplish, which is very annoying. Obviously, usually in the week this wouldn't happen, but because my mother is on break from work, holiday, um, she likes to plan stuff and do stuff, and you know. So I was thinking about it yesterday, like a lot. It's just like thing about like saying no because today also I said no because so we were supposed to go on a trip to Pori, which is one of the cities in Finland. So we were supposed to drive there, but I just realized like I really don't have the time to do that. There's some like show that my sister was gonna do. She's been on like camp there or something. I don't know. It's something like that. And I know it would have been pretty nice, but I just thought like 3 hours there today and 3 hours back. Like I'm just gonna spend both of these days doing nothing, and I don't have the time to spend on just 2 days of doing nothing. So I decided to stay back, and you know it felt kind of weird because I was like I already said yes before, but then I realized like how much time, and yesterday I didn't do anything, so it wasn't like um, I just wasn't happy with the progress, and I wasn't going to deal with not getting the things I care about done because of some trip. So uh, I just made the decision to say no, and I think I need to keep that in mind, that I make the decision to not go if I want to accomplish or get to these like high statuses of work, high levels of work ethic, I guess. Yeah, because it throws you off. Anything really throws you off, which is annoying. Mostly because I think like if you think about it like a muscle, like work ethic is just a muscle. It's very much so like weak for me. That was a weird pause because I didn't know what I was gonna say. I forgot what I was going to say. Is well, whatever. Anyways, the point is, I think it's because I'm young or something that I just don't have the willpower to will myself into do anything, everything. I mean, but I can see it improving because like before it was only 3 hours, and then last year's 4 hours, or pretty much 4 hours. Obviously, I did a lot less, but like I was able to get to those 4 hour days, and this year I've been pretty easily breezing through those 4 hour days. So I've been able to see that it gets better, and you improve in that way too. But I guess next year we'll try and see if I can do my 5 hour days, if I can get my routine to such a standstill, and I mean all the stuff is gonna happen, so I'm very excited, very excited. A lot of free time and stuff, but I obviously already talked about my future plans, but God, I'm very excited and expect a lot, right? A high expectation for myself, so yeah. Oh, this is my new hair. It's not new. I'm trying to style it right now. That's the job of my current self. So enjoy that. Peace.